Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and today I am diving back into Standard with kind of a different deck. Um, I think I've been playing a little bit too much Historic because I have been playing a lot of the Heliod Company Historic deck, and I realized that a lot of the good cards in that deck are in Standard also. We've got Trelasara, Voice of the Blessed, Prosperous Innkeeper, Lunarch Veteran. A lot of the pieces exist in Standard. So what could we do to port the deck from Historic back to Standard? Well, I think it looks kind of like this. You keep the core, you add Cleric class. This card's not extremely powerful, but in the right circumstances, it can be really, really strong. And then just two Skyclave apparitions. We've got the other two in the sideboard, three Elite Spellbinders, and some Inscription of Abundance, some Snakeskin Veils. But the real thing that we're doing here is we're playing Showdown of the Skalds. So we're playing this off of the Treasures from Innkeeper, and then the Pathways here, which are most of the time just going to be, sorry, these ones. Most of the time these are just going to be white or green, but every once in a while we'll make one of them red so we can play Showdown of the Skalds. Otherwise, we have a pretty straightforward white and green mana base. But this card is going to do its best Collected Company impression, in that it's going to generate us a lot of card advantage, put a lot of power onto the battlefield, and really help us stay in games as the games go longer. I've also got two copies of Valentine, Dean of the Vein up here, but I don't want to play Valentine ever. I want to play Lisette, Dean of the Root, who's a 4 mana 4/4, and whenever we gain life, we may pay 1. If we do, we can put a counter on each creature we control, and everything gains trample. So Lisette's a nice way to come, a nice kind of end game, right? She comes down late, and she just wins you the game. Otherwise, the deck gains life, plays efficient creatures, and tries to kill your opponent, and that's kind of the name of the game. I don't know if I've come up with the perfect build here, but I feel like there's something here. It's good enough, probably. In the sideboard, we've got 4 copies of Thalia, because I think Thalia is really, really important in Standard against the blue-red decks. We've got 3 Yasharn, which are good against opponents' treasures or sacrificing things. Curse of Silence and Hopeful Initiate, a Paladin class, an Elite Spellbinder, and 2 more Skyclip apparitions. And that's what we've got. So we're going to hop into a couple of matches and see if this lifegain shell can do anything in Standard. Alright, match 1 against Euphel. I really feel like Arena needs to get a little bit smarter about what colors it labels your decks as, because this deck, according to it, is a 4-color deck, obviously. And really, this is a 2-color deck, right? You could call it a 3-color deck, but the black... Valentine is in the deck, technically, but putting a swamp on the deck box here is just... It's a little disingenuous, in my opinion, but you know what? I guess it's fine. We'll run out the Lunarch Veteran first here. Next turn we'll go Cleric class, and then the turn after we'll play the Elite Spellbinder. So, I had thought about getting Luminarch Aspirant in this build of the deck. I think that there is probably a build that leans more into like the good humans and not as much into the weird life gain stuff. But I wanted to try going all in on the life gain stuff first and see if it does anything. Alright, Humiliate is going to make one of their things bigger. They're going to take a Spellbinder, make this a 4/4 when it attacks us. But then we'll get to play Spellbinder in their turn. Hopefully start making our stuff bigger. Yep, resolves. Go ahead. My turn. There's Innkeeper. I think it's more likely that I want double white, not double green. So I'm going to play this out on Crag Crown side. We'll go Spellbinder. Gain 2 life. Take Lolth.
A setback. Nothing more.
And attack. Next turn, I think I'll just power up the Cleric class. This thing's gonna get big. Oh, another one? Jeez Louise. No blocks. I'll take 5. Okay. Well, now I wonder if I try to go in on Trelasara instead. Oh, I can't. Huh. So I can go Cleric class. I can't play these two in the order I want to play them. I could go Innkeeper first, but that doesn't make Trelasara bigger. So I think... Do we take a turn off to put this higher? I don't think so. I think what I'm going to do is play the second Cleric class, play Trelasara, gain 3, scry 1, bottom of the plains, hit for 3. We'll see what they do here. They're just going straight to combat. That makes sense. You can hit me for 9 here. I think I just take it. So put this on green. Play Innkeeper. I think I will keep Lunarch Veteran on top. Yeah, I think so. I'll level up this Cleric class. And then I'll attack. So if I attack like this, I can block one of their things, take 9, go to 1. Yeah. Oh, they did have a removal spell. Shoot. That means I have to chump block with a Prosperous Innkeeper. Which probably means we're just dead. And they found another Lolth too.
You could have Sadu what I demand.
I guess I can get back Prosperous Innkeeper. Yeah, okay, so if I do this, I can get back Prosperous Innkeeper. A bunch of stuff triggers. Snakeskin Veil. I think I bottom that. Cast Lunarch Veteran. Gain life. Put a counter on Spellbinder again. And yeah, that might actually do it. Okay.
Children will take care of you.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get past the those guys, I don't think. So let's see if I do this. Gain life, put a counter on Late Spellbinder. Go. Yeah. I might be able to cheese a win with Synergies Shelter. That's what I'm playing towards now. Can I cheese a victory? Okay. Block one of them. Go to one. That dies. That triggers. Gain some life. Put a counter on Spellbinder. And wedding announcement, yeah. So they get to draw a card. Come on, don't have a removal spell, please. Okay. Cool. So we do get to win with Spellbinder. Yeah, they draw a card. That's fine. Because this is going to give this protection from black. And there we go. Whew. Eked a win out there. Alright, so this is definitely the Skyclave Apparitions in matchup. They also have... they have they have Wedding Announcement. So the Hopeful Initiates might be good here. The Spellbinders are not good on average. And the Snakeskin Veil is good. I like that. Just like trim a Cleric class, maybe? Maybe trim 2 and get the Paladin class in? Because if they're going wide, Paladin class helps us keep up. Nah, I'm going to keep Cleric class. Nah, I'm going to try the Paladin class. Okay. Feel pretty good about getting the win there. Play to your outs, right? Yeah. This looks good. We'll keep. We'll go Plains on 1, Lunarch Veteran, then Trelasara on 2. And hopefully we've drawn something else to do by then. Well, this is going to scry into something, so... Yeah, we don't have a combo like the historic version of the deck does, obviously, but we do have You know, this Trillisar is going to get pretty big pretty fast. Okay, they mulliganed. Kept 6. Hi, opponent. Okay, there's the Aspirant again. Here's Trillisara. Bottom that land. Fastest bottom I've ever had. Get that land out of here. Yeah. No blocks. Well, we're gonna gain some life here. We need to find our Showdown of the Scalds or our Skyclave Apparitions. But we're going to be able to stay in this game for a while while we dig for this stuff. This is going on red for sure. Oh. Well, them meat hooking us here is obviously bad. Okay. I wasn't sure if their deck played Meat Hook or not, because they had tons of creatures, but it kind of makes sense that they do. I'll just play both of these, I think. Really do need to find something else to do. Yeah, that's not gonna do it. Yeah, we've just drawn too many of our lands here. We played into a Meat Hook and our only threat died really easily. So it's just how it goes sometimes. I do not see us coming back in this game. Yeah, they have Lolth too. Sure. We'll be done. Knowing that they have Meat Hooks, does that change how I want to play things a little bit? Honestly, I kind of want to trim these Traveling Ministers because they're a little mopey. Do I want Yasharn just as a big body? I don't think so. No, I'll just run it back like this. I need to remember that with decks like the one I'm playing, it's okay to sideboard out a land on the draw sometimes. Yeah, we'll keep this. Don't have any life gain in this hand, but we have the Hopeful Initiates, which line up pretty good against our opponent. So we can like go Initiate on 1, Trillisara on 2, and see where we go from there, hopefully. Like the Snakeskin Veil might be really good here. And that's what we're hoping for at least. Don't kill my stuff. They didn't listen to me. These can't train each other, right? No. No, they cannot. There's wedding announcement. Okay. So do I Snakeskin Veil one of them now, attack with them both, and then take counters off to kill the wedding announcement? Or do I just like Skyclave Apparition it? Probably just Skyclave Apparition it, right? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. It feels bad to do it this way, but I don't think wasting the Snakeskin Veil to do it is any better. And I'm hoping that the Apparition can help these guys grow. If they just go Edgar here, I'm really sad, obviously, but yeah. Oh, come on. Well, no attacks. I have a bunch of sweet cards that I'd love to draw. I also have a bunch of mopey cards. Do I have to do this? Why'd they bring in Go Blink against me? Seems weird. Okay, there's Apparition. That's good. Get to eat Edgar. Attack with everything. Power up the Initiates. They can double block the Apparition. That's fine with me. Yep, that works. Any Showdown at the Scalds. Come on, Showdown. Okay, Cleric class is kind of fine, actually. I'll level it up immediately, and then next turn I get to get back my Skyclave Apparition. Yeah, that was a great top deck. If they can't take this off the battlefield... Oh, they're going to Vanishing Verse it. Okay. We're in a top deck war. Who's going to draw a Haymaker first? They're ahead just a little bit right now. That is not what you like to see. I only have 22 real lands in this deck. It's... Or is it 23 and the 24th is a Sejiri Shelter? Either way, I don't have a ton of non-lands in this deck. Or, I said that backwards. I don't have a ton of lands in this deck. I'm hoping I can find, like, my thing. My Showdown. Oh, come on. Okay, it's a little too late. We've bricked 2 turns in a row now. They have not. Once one of these is a 5/5, they can start attacking. If they choose to. Ooh, the Meat Hook. Guess I can kill the Meat Hook. I guess I should. Yeah, and they get a 4/4 now. Not great. Showdown is my only... I think it's too late for Lisette to do anything. Yeah, it's way too late. That Meat Hook was an amazing draw. And they found another spell, or are they just reading Lisette? Yep. I think I have to trade here. And Showdown. It's not a Showdown of the Scalds. Ugh. Rough. I thought we were going to be able to take that game, but nope. All right. So I did double check. I'm on 22 lands, and the 23rd is the Sajiri Shelter. So I'm on a low enough land count. But our opponent just won the top deck war that last game. They found one of the best cards they could have found, probably. Ugh. We have our showdown, but we don't have green. I don't think we can keep this. Close 7 into unkeepable 6. Okay. I think I have to throw back my Prosperous Innkeeper again. Or not again, but you know what I mean. No green mana again means I have to throw back Prosperous Innkeeper, I think. Alright. Let's just spike some good cards now. Land is okay, because now we can cast the Skyclave Apparition. Cleric class is very slow, but I'm hoping that we can actually do something with it. Against mono green, though, I don't know. Oh, Innkeeper in mono green. Interesting. Okay. My turn. Lair of the Hydra is so annoying. I'm not going to play this Cleric class. I'm just going to run out Voice of the Blessed here. I guess my opponent might have a Snakeskin Veil, but I think Lair of the Hydra thinks it can be active, so it's just like stopping for my opponent whenever they could maybe cast Lair of the Hydra. It's really annoying. Werewolf Pack Leader plus Blizzard Brawl. Yeah. Love that. Okay, this goes on green. Here's Apparition. It eats the Pack Leader. No Snakeskin Veil. That's good. There's a Chariot. That's not so good. Spellbinder. Well, I'd better Spellbinder before they have no cards in their hand. So I think I'll go Spellbinder plus Cleric class here. Okay, I got the Wrenn in 7. But I think this Chariot's just going to kill us. Yeah, we have to double block this. That doesn't feel good at all. But I think we, like, literally have to. They're playing the lifegain deck better than we are. I'll level up a Cleric class. Next turn they can Wrenn in 7, right? 5, 6, 7. I don't think we're beating Wrenn in 7. Because we can get back like Voice of the Blessed or Skyclave Apparition, but I'm not going to be able to make anything bigger than the tree. And just finding a land didn't work. Or that's not going to work, I should say. So we want the Skyclave Apparitions. I think I want the Hopeful Initiates. Again, Spellbinder's not particularly good here. And like Traveling Ministers kind of sucks too. I'll bring in a Yasharn. I don't know. After playing this deck a few times, I'm not sure if this is going to be the one that breaks standard wide open or anything like that. Things are not looking good. Which is too bad. I think maybe if I rebuilt the deck to just have good cards in it instead of some of the mopey life gain stuff I'm doing, it might be better. But the life gain stuff is the fun part, right? So it makes the deck kind of interesting. Like here, I can keep this hand, but I don't have a 1-drop. So my Voice of the Blessed is just going to die, probably. But I do have Showdown, so maybe I can Showdown my way to victory here. Okay, they took a mulligan. That's good. We'll say land go. Voice of the Blessed next turn. Skyclave Apparition, their 2-drop. And then hopefully Showdown does something good. Okay, I'm okay with Yasharn. I don't have any forests in the main deck, so Yasharn would have to go just get a plains, which is fine. I would love to find a green source, so I can like Inscription of Abundance my Voice of the Blessed in response to them trying to kill it. That would be good. Come on, green source. That is not a green source, unfortunately. So I think the play is still Skyclave Apparition, eat the Ranger class. Now, if I find a green source, I'll probably go Voice of the Blessed plus Hold Up Inscription. Weird that they'd use Snakeskin Veil so proactively like that. Oh, they want to fight. I see. Well, that's fine, I guess. Yep, no blocks. Green source. Come on, green source. Instructions were not heard. Yeah, we're just gonna like do nothing and die, huh? I'll take the damage. Okay. Can I cast a spell? Nope. Oh, well, that's a frustrating loss. Alright, I'm not going to subject myself or you as a viewer to any more of this deck. This isn't working. And it makes me sad that it's not working, but it's just not working. I don't know what needs to change for this deck to work. Actually, I have a really good idea. We need another good 1-mana Soul Warden effect before this deck can actually be taken seriously. So if we can play... We're already playing 10 copies of this effect, and neither of those games look particularly close to being close. I guess here's what I'll say. We have 2 really, really strong Ajani's Pridemate type cards, right? Voice of the Blessed and Trelisara are both powerful and can get going and do things on their own. We also have Prosperous Innkeeper, which is a very playable Soul Warden that also gives you mana. Lunarch Veteran is not embarrassing. And the 3 drops that white has access to are absolutely insane. So, there's something that you can do here, but I don't think this is it. I don't know if it just really needs one more Soul Warden or what it's missing, but definitely feels like we were running out of gas a little too quickly and we weren't able to keep up with what else was going on in Standard. So I think if you built the deck a little bit differently, you might have something here, but this isn't it. which is a little bit too bad. But it seems like there's something that you can do here. Maybe the cleric classes are just a trap, right? It has life gain on it, so you think that this is where you want to be, but this card's a little slow and mopey to turn on. So maybe if we cut the cleric classes and brought in some other good cards, that might be a thing to do. But yeah, I'm going to pause on this and wait for the new set to come out. I don't think this deck is really worth working on in its current form in the current standard environment. So we're just going to let it be and play the good deck in Historic. So that's going to be it for me for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have ideas about how you might want to make this deck better, please let me know. I'd be interested to see what you think. But yeah, this didn't look great. So that's going to be it. Thanks again, and I will catch you next time.